Hi everyone, Sarah Goodman, Museum Educator at Drakewell Museum and Park, coming to you today from the caretaker's house here at the museum. Today I have an activity for you. It's called What Is It? And I have an artifact here in front of me that you are going to help me identify. This artifact comes from the museum's for-use collection. The for-use collection is a collection of objects that the education department uses to help teach and educate visitors about life and working in the oil region in the 19th, 20th, and 21st century. The object that I have here is an object that comes from the 19th century or the 1800s. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about the object, give you a description of the object, then I'm going to show you 3 ways to use this object. And you are going to figure out which is the correct way to use the object and what the object is. So, first let's describe the object. The object is made of wood, and it does have some metal parts here. These little metal wires here. It has a metal hinge here. And it also has glass. These 2 little squares are glass. Okay. The object is very lightweight, and it's maybe a foot long. Okay, so now I'm going to show you 3 ways to use this object, and you are going to figure out what is the proper use of this object and what this object is. So let's start. The first way to use this object is that it was used to do eye exams. And just like today, when you go to the eye doctor and they make you read the chart on the wall with all of the letters, well, back in the 1800s, they did the same thing, but they did it with this. They would put a piece of paper like I have here with some letters on it, put it into the slots, and then they would have you read the letters. So, the first guess is that it is used to do eye exams. The next guess is that it was used to view photographs. That you would place a photo in between these wires and you would look at a photograph. So the second guess is that it was used for photos. The third guess is that it was used by teachers. And what teachers did with this object is they would use it to stop children from cheating off of each other's papers. When they knew a student was really known to cheat all the time on exams, they would give that student this. And what the student would do, and I'll take my glasses off to show you better, they would put the test paper in front of the student. We have a math test here. And they would make the student sit like this and take the test. That way they couldn't see anyone else's paper. So this was used to help students to stop cheating. So guess number 1 is that this object was used for an eye exam. Guess number 2 is that it was used to view photographs. And guess number 3 is that it was used to stop children from cheating. I'll give you a minute to think about that. Do you think you have the answer? I know you do. You are pretty darn smart. So, if you guessed it's for viewing photographs, you are correct. This is used to view stereoscopic images. What we have is an image that is duplicated or doubled. It's the same image put side by side. When you place it in the holder here and you view it through the lenses, the images become one. and it comes in 2D. That means that the objects that are in the front of the photograph stand out from the objects in the back of the photograph. So it makes you feel like you are right there taking the photograph. These stereoscopic images often had stories on the back that told you all about the image. And there might even be a series of these or several of these that would tell the whole story. This one is about shooting the well with nitroglycerin. And this is one of several cards that comes in that story so that you could learn all about how to shoot a well. Oftentimes, these were used to tell people about vacations or trips that they went on. They were also used to teach children about faraway places. We have something very similar when I was growing up, and you might recognize this too. This is a Viewmaster, and here we have a slide or a disc that has images on it that tell a story. And you place the disc in, and you pull down this, and it shows a picture. And then you click again, and it tells a story. So this is the story of Cinderella. So, if you guessed a stereoscopic viewer, you are correct. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Join us again for another episode of What Is It? Hope to see you at the museum very soon. Bye-bye.